History comes alive here at Southern Wells. The 6th grade wax museum.
I got that John Adams, Lindsay Pleasure, and West.
Dad went out to 43. Okay, everybody this way.
Thomas Edison.
Hi, my name is Thomas Edison. I was born in 1847 near Ohio. After 7 years when I was born, I moved to Michigan in 1854. After I moved to Michigan, my father signed me up as a train boy. A train boy is a person who sells newspapers on a train. After I sold newspapers on a train, my father helped me build a 212-story high laboratory. It was in New Jersey. I made many things in it, like the phonograph and the light bulb. I improved on Alexander Graham Bell's telephone. After I improved on his invention, I forgot about my wife, and she happily died of heart failure.
Nellie Bly.
Hello, I am Nellie Bly. I was born on May 5th, 1864 in Pennsylvania. My real name is Elizabeth Crow. My mother's name is Mary Jane Kennedy Crow. She liked to teach me how to write. She died of a disease called tuberculosis. My father's name is Michael Crow. My father became a lawyer in 1869. He sadly passed away when I was 6 years old. I have 15 siblings, 7 brothers, 8 sisters. I married Robert L. Seaman in 1965 and we adopted a baby. I went to Indiana School for Girls. I wanted to become a teacher, but I became a reporter at the age of 18. I wrote a lot of articles and I also published a lot of articles. I wrote an article about dispatch to help parents with children that were poor. I went to Mexico to learn Spanish. I faked an injury to get into a New York mental hospital. I went to war in 1914 and became a news corporate during World War II. November 1889, I sailed around the world. After I got back from my world tour around the world, I got pneumonia.
Hello, I'm Leonardo da Vinci. I was born March 15, 1452. When I was 14 and 15 years old, I was an apprentice for 2 different artists. They were Andre Del Verrocchio and Antonio Puello. When I grew up, I studied 4 main things. They were optics, botany, geology, and anatomy. I studied those for a really long time. I made 3 different paintings. They are Mona Lisa, The Last Supper, and Madonna and Child. I also made 2 different sculptures. They are Madonna on the rocks and the Duke's father mounted on a horse. I was devastated when it was destroyed in the war. I had many notebooks. I wrote them in mirrors so nobody knew what they said. I had notebooks for writing, drawing, and flying. I built 3 different types of inventions. There are military inventions, water inventions, and flying inventions. I built a giant crossbow, tanks, and an artillery fortress. Those are for military inventions. I built paddle boats and submarines for water inventions. I also created parachutes, a flying machine, and a helicopter for flying inventions. I lived with 3 different people. They are my uncle Francesco, my father Sir Piero da Vinci, my mother Caterina da Vinci. I had no brothers or sisters. I was the only child. I became famous by everything I created and sketched. I created paintings, sculptures, sketches, and inventions. People told me I was the greatest at everything I did.
Finally they let me. Later on,
Then I would go out, try flying them, but they would not fly, so I stopped making them. On my spare time, I'll play piano, record it, have fun, and play most of them.
I never got married until they were
Hi, my name is Julie Sebastian. This is Queen Elizabeth. When I was 9, my parents died. My mother died when I was 15.
Hello, my name is Jane Goodall. I was born April 3rd, 1934 to Margaret and Herbert Goodall in London, England. I had one sister, Judy Goodall. We were both fascinated with animals. We drew sketches of animals and also made extensive notes about animals. Later in my life, I started Cambridge University. In college, I earned my PhD. I wrote a children's book about chimpanzees and also received a Children's Book of the Year award. I have helped save a lot of chimpanzees and girls' lives from danger in their natural habitat. I have struggled at times, but I still travel the world for any animal I can help. I, at age 77, still don't want to give up my job as a zoologist, but if I have to, I will still keep my love for animals. I married Hugo Van Lowick in 1964. We have one son, Hugo Louis Van Lowick, born March 1st, 1967. When our son was 7 years old, we divorced. I remarried Derek Bryson in 1980. Derek later became ill with cancer and died.